Hey everyone, Alex Ryan here. Welcome back to another video. It's good to have you here in the studio. And today's topic is we're going to be discussing importing from China. So if you're looking to start an importing business, maybe you've been thinking about it for a while, maybe you've just been sort of pondering what type of products that you want to import from China, or what is selling right now. And that's a big thing that people seem to have a question with. It's what products are really hot right now, what's hot on Amazon, what's hot on eBay, what's trending right now in the marketplace. So we're going to be looking at that in this video. All right, so let's get started. Welcome back, everyone. My name's Alex Ryan, author of How to Import from China and Make a Fortune. I've been teaching people how to start their own importing business and make money importing from China, importing hot products. And at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. Whatever you decide to import, it does need to be a good product. I mean, you could essentially have the best marketing system in the world for marketing a particular product, but if no one is really wanting that product, then you're not going to sell it. So for example, if you're importing asbestos tiles, right, you could have the best marketing system, but you'll probably end up getting shut down by the government or the authorities, but you would have a difficult time trying to market that product. And when I first got started in the importing game, what I decided to do was make sure that my product was something that is in the top 50 things being sold on eBay, because back then everything was eBay. It wasn't necessarily Amazon. Amazon's everywhere now. You have to sort of be on Amazon to at least have a shop front on Amazon to survive these days. And that's actually a good thing. There's pros and cons to everything, but I think that's actually a good thing. But back in the day, I would easily search. There's something out there called eBay Pulse. But there's other really good strategies now to finding hot products. And I would search the top 50. I would find out what is selling in that top 50, and then I would decide to import that. And it was a simple matter of just contacting the factory on Alibaba and just saying, hey guys, I want 50 of these products, or I want 100 of these, depending on what the MOQ, the minimum order quantity was. And I'll basically bring that product in. And I did that for a while. And I'm actually importing a specific product right now, which exactly the same model. But what I'm doing now that's different to how I first got started was I now focus on pre-selling. So what that means is there's very little risk when you pre-sell a product, because you collect the money up front and you know it's going to sell. Now these machines, this product that I'm buying, it costs quite a bit. All right, in the multiple thousands of dollars, and it's over $5,000 US, over $5,000 US. So before I import 10 of these, I want to make darn sure that these products are going to sell. So I pre-sell these products. I have to make sure I pre-sell these products, and that eliminates about 99% of the risk, because the last thing you want is a garage full of stock, expensive stock, and not being able to sell it. So you do not want to be in that situation. And that is a tip today. Make sure that you eliminate your risk by focusing on what ways can I pre-sell this to eliminate my risk? What are some ways where I can collect money upfront from the customer and then use that money to pay the factory so you are not out of pocket? So just have a little think about that and be creative in ways you can do that, because customers, I'll say one thing now, customers, they're happy waiting. If they order something and it's a great deal, they don't mind waiting 3, 4, 5 weeks for it to arrive. That's what pre-ordering is. If you're on PlayStation or Xbox or something, they've got this ability to pre-order games, and people wait 6 months for a particular game, and they don't mind paying up front for that game. Because they'll know they're getting a great deal. So the same thing applies to your importing or your Amazon business, where you can pre-sell, collect the money up front, eliminate your risk. Now, second thing is, on Amazon, choose your product well. All right, on Amazon, there's ways of finding out what the top sellers are. There's ways of finding out what your competitors or what the top sellers are selling in their store, and you can actually see by the reviews how many they've sold. And you can sort of gauge and go, well, you know what, they're selling this amount, it must be profitable. You check Alibaba, a couple of quick checks back and forward, and you will probably know whether or not you're on a winner. Now, but it's very important though, you need to, whoever you decide to buy from in China, they need to be reputable. There are still some horror stories out there with people just being ripped off, people being scammed by suppliers. There are still stories out there. They are certainly significantly a lot less, but there are still stories out there. So just be warned about that. That's why it's important to learn importing, to actually learn how to vet a factory or supplier, how to speak to them, how to negotiate and get the best price, how to ensure the shipping comes over to you in one piece and doesn't end up in customs. There are strategies. There are minefields out there for importing. I know because I've stepped on quite a few mines, and that's why I teach this. That's why the last 10 years I've been actually teaching this with a business partner on how to import and how to sell your products, how to actually market your products on sites like Amazon and eBay and your own web store. And this is all I've been doing. I'm very happy with it. I love to travel. Importing is a great business if you love to travel, but going back to vetting the factory, you need to choose a good factory. And if you're looking for a free video series showing you how to find suppliers and vet factories and ensure your goods arrive safely, I've actually got a webinar, a free webinar at my website, www.importexportcoaching.com. And in this webinar, I reveal everything from choosing suppliers. I reveal a couple of quick hot products that are selling right now. I go through a lot of case studies and I show you how to avoid being scammed on sites like Alibaba. So guys, I really want to thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it. If you think someone else would learn from this video, then please share it, and I'll talk to you real soon. See you later.